Mary McCartney. She's a daughter of Beatles legend Paul McCartney. She's launching a new cooking show. She's a cookbook author. She's a photographer. She's hoping to make vegetarian dishes easy and accessible, she says. It's called Mary McCartney Serves It Up. Her friends include actresses Kate Hudson and Cameron Diaz, make virtual appearances to share recipes, stories, and the food that they love. I was invited. Mary knows I can't cook, so I got to make a sunshine mocktail. I could even do that. In this clip, McCartney creates meatless marinara subs with musician Mark Ronson.
I realize that you're treating me a bit like a 3-year-old, but I also like this looks so good, I'm not going to complain.
Yeah. Now we just put the top on it. Get the top on that sandwich.
Kind of squish it down or not?
This is going to be so messy to eat.
Yeah.
You can only eat this with friends or on your own.
It's beautiful, though.
So, there we have it. Let's compare.
Mine's a little bit messier, like kind of falling out of the side, but it's got character.
Yeah.
That's what you want, character in your sandwich. I could listen to you talk all day, Mary McCartney. It's called Serves It Up. It airs on the streaming service Discovery Plus. She joins us first on CBS This Morning. Mary, good morning to you. It's so good to see you.
Good morning. I hear you have snow in New York.
Yes, I know. You should see it, Mary. It's big, giant mounds of snow. But we're managing. We're okay. We're a hardy lot here in New York.
I'm drinking a Gale Sunshine, so I'm thinking of sunnier days.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is the thing, Mary. When you first called me about the show, I said, Mary, I don't cook. I'm not a vegetarian. You said, that's okay. And I said, well, why would I come on? Why do you want to have me on? What are we going to do? You said, it's all about the conversation, Gail. It's all about that and having fun along the way.
Exactly. And I said, it's my cooking show, so I'm going to cook for you.
Yes.
You don't have to cook for me. You're my guest.
And this is what Mary did, guys. She sent all of the food, because I thought there's no way I can do this. She sent all of the food fully prepared. All I had to do was take it out and put it on a plate. I could do that. So you sent 3 cameras because everything was done remotely. So Alexis, my assistant, had to set up 3 different cameras. I couldn't believe what you pulled off. You're in London, and I'm in my kitchen in New York. And you describe your vegetarian recipes as healthy but not righteous. I was a little nervous, Mary, because I always feel vegetarians are very judgmental of us people that like a good burger. But you said, nope, that's not this kind of party. Explain what you mean by that.
I think Mary McCartney Serves It Up is really devised for people that are meat reducers. So I grew up in a vegetarian family, and we promote Meat-Free Monday, which is like going veggie for one day, plant-based living on a Monday, one day a week, to sort of help your carbon footprint. And it's really something everyone can do to make a difference. And I found that lots of people were saying, well, I want to eat less meat, but I don't know what to cook. So I've grown up in that kind of family. So I am always about giving meal solutions and recipes. I sort of want to hold your hand and take you through the process and inspire you, not tell you off and judge you, kind of just say, look, let's do it. I don't want you to judge me, and I'm not going to judge you.
Yeah, did you have a conversation at home that changed your way of thinking?
No, I mean, if anything, I found growing up that when I left home and I'd be at dinner parties, someone would be sitting next to me and they'd see I'd be eating veggie and they go, are you vegetarian? What, you know, and start like getting at me, like, do you do this? And I was like, I'm not telling you what to eat. Let's chill out here. So over the years, what is so exciting is that has changed. And it's like there's open conversation about food and where food comes from. So I think my role is to literally people are like, I just want ideas of what to cook, something quick, easy, meat-free. And that's where I come in.
Hey, Mary,
things.
Oh, I was going to say, Mary, it's Tony.
Anthony.
It's Tony DeCopel here. We're a big cooking household. We're very excited for the show. We already watch a lot of Discovery Network. I have a question related to one of your kitchen essentials, and Anthony's already laughing at me here, but one of your kitchen essentials, in fact, number one, is a toaster. Now, my wife and I have a debate running about whether the toaster should always be on the counter or be put away after use. And I'm wondering, could you clear up?
Always on the counter.
Yay! That's what I say too, Mary.
Question.
Yes, that's what I say
Just to have a
too.
shot here. No, I'm like, do you need it? My reasoning is I'm toast obsessed, I'm sandwich obsessed, so it might be for breakfast with peanut butter and jelly on it. But often at lunchtime, I'll like heat up a soup and just put a piece of toast in and then layer it up with things. So yeah, I need it at the ready at all times. So sorry to your wife.
No.
Yay.
No, my wife is very happy. That's sorry to me.
Yeah, she's happy. Tony's in trouble.
Yeah, Team
I'm
Kate.
sandwich obsessed too. I get that feeling. But Mary, I want to ask you, it's Anthony. I want to ask you about one of your other talents other than cooking, which is photography. You took the cover photograph of your father and Taylor Swift for Rolling Stone, which is kind of a cool assignment.
Yes.
What was that like?
Well, it was pretty amazing. I kind of became Dad's lockdown photographer during the first lockdown. I did the album cover for McCartney 3, the pictures for that too. And then Dad was really sweet. He came up to me and he said, look, we're doing a Rolling Stone cover with Taylor Swift. And he said, I'd love you to take the picture. And he pointed out something I hadn't thought of. He said, your mom was the first female photographer to have the cover of Rolling Stone in the 60s. So it sort of all came full circle. So
when I look at
my two passions are photography and food.
When I look at that picture, I see that Paul is looking actually directly at you. And I'm wondering, when you knew growing up, when did you know growing up that he was famous and he was a Beatle? And what was it like to be able to boss him around to say, Dad, I need you to do X, Y, and Z?
I think I probably realized it when I got older and we'd be at restaurants and we'd sort of be all having like a family dinner, and then people would literally like turn their chairs around and be looking at us like we were the entertainment. Because apart from that, growing up, we like lived in we would go away to quiet places. So mainly when I got old enough and I was like, why is everyone looking at us? So yeah, I hid behind the camera for quite a long time taking pictures, and then Discovery Plus contacted me and said, will you do this cooking show? So I'm being brave and stepping in front of the camera.
Well,
See, Gail, you're scared of cooking, but I'm like, this for me is a whole new experience.
I am so scared of cooking. I can't do it, but I would love for you to send me that cauliflower number that you made. It was so delicious. I'll never be able to pull it off.
I'll use it too. I'll make it for you.
Tony can actually cook, so please send it.
Do you know what was amazing about that? Because as Gail said, I texted her and I was like, will you be on my cooking show? And she was like, Mary, I don't cook. Please don't ask me to do it. Please don't make me. And I'm like, I'm not going to make you cook. And you almost up until we did the FaceTime, you weren't quite trusting me.
I trust you, Mary McCartney. I adore you, and I'm cheering you on with your new show.
Did we have the best time, Gail?
We had the best time. Thank you so much,
Anyway, the best thing
Mary,
was
we
you
gotta
asked the
go.
recipe after.
I'm so sorry,
Good
Mary.
to see you, Gail.
Good to see you,
Bye,
too.
guys.
I'm so sorry I gotta go. And we've got
Bye.
Cheers. Gail's Sunshine Mocktail. We have posted it, the recipe, on our Facebook, Twitter, and our Instagram page. It's actually pretty good.
I'm going to get me one.